Hello everyone, we're at Hotel Tango talking about locally sourced liquors again today. We're making a unique cocktail again today from their gin. Thomas is here to tell us a little bit about Hotel Tango, as well as how the gins here are sourced from local Indiana corn and soybean farmers.
Awesome. Thanks again for having us here. Hotel Tango, again, is the first combat disabled, veteran-owned and operated distillery in the nation, and we're the first distillery to have opened in Indianapolis since Prohibition. So,
which is amazing.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We got a couple notches under our belt.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about your gin.
So, our gin is really fantastic. We basically take the base of our vodka at a really high proof, and then we run it through what's called a botanical basket.
Oh, awesome.
So we use lemon, orange, angelica root, juniper, and a little bit of cardamom.
So it's not so much like a London gin. It's much more of a citrus
It's
forward.
very citrus forward.
But it still comes from that vodka base, so that 100% corn base coming from corn farmers here in Indiana.
Yep.
So it's still supporting that local farmer all the way to the last one.
Yeah. So,
amazing.
Yeah, we like to call it a gateway gin.
Yes, this is why I love citrus forward gins, because it doesn't slap you in the face.
It's
with
a great place to start, yeah.
But it has that undertone, and it gets you to that London style gin quickly, though.
Yep.
So what are we making today with your 100% grain-based gin?
So today we're going to look at what's called a gin fizz. So it's a very traditional, kind of old school style of cocktail, but still super easy to make. And it's got 4 ingredients: gin, obviously, lemon juice, a little bit of simple syrup, which today we're going to use a vanilla and saffron infused simple syrup, and then an egg white.
Perfect. I love easy cocktails.
Yeah.
All right,
so
let's get to it.
One thing we're going to start with first is we're going to start with the egg white. Because if you get everything in there and you realize, like, okay, my egg cracking skills aren't the best, then you've got a whole yolk in there. And you don't want that right away. So
nope. Good tip. Start with the egg.
We're going to start with the egg. We're going to do egg white only. So we're just gonna let that go. And these eggs we purchased from Amelia's, which is a local bakery right across the street.
Yeah.
And the eggs are sourced from Spring Valley Farms up in Wayne County.
So locally sourced eggs
Locally
as well.
sourced eggs as well, yep. So we're gonna start with 2 ounces of gin. From there, we're gonna do an ounce of citrus, fresh lemon juice here.
Yep.
And then we're gonna do a 1/2 ounce of this vanilla and saffron simple syrup.
And if people don't have the vanilla saffron simple syrup that they've made themselves, a simple syrup will work just fine. Our traditional simple syrup.
Traditional simple syrup is great. We just like to have fun and play with flavors.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do what's called a dry shake. So basically no ice. A dry shake is where you just bang all the ingredients together and just get them kind of familiar with each other. So do that about 10 to 15 seconds, depending on how strong your shake is, or how tired you are, or whatever. So basically,
so that just marries them together before you add the water, essentially.
So basically what that does is it helps those proteins break down.
Perfect.
So then when we add the ice to it, it's gonna help those proteins build back up.
Okay.
So kind of think of it as like a workout, you know? You work out, that muscle breaks down, and then it just starts building back on top of each other.
Yep.
That's the same thing that Fizz does. So, yep. We're gonna do that same thing again. Shake, 10 to 15 seconds. And then when we're done here, we're just gonna set that to the side. Go ahead and ice your glass. And then we're gonna do what's called a double strain.
Okay.
Because what that's gonna do for that, it's gonna keep some of those smaller ice particulates out that you don't really want when you have a cocktail. And it's just gonna help that egg white foam up and build more.
Oh.
So it's kind of like a meringue.
More air.
Yeah. Yep. So if you see, we've got, and you can do this all day, you know?
Yeah.
So you see how it just starts thickening up. It's kind of like a meringue.
So absolutely it is.
I'm just gonna give that a little wipe. And then we're just gonna garnish it with a little fresh lemon, Just bring all those flavors back together. Just right on top. Express those oils. Give it a little toucher on the rim. And then just drop that bad boy in.
Well, isn't this beautiful? Well done, farmers. Well done, Hotel Tango. This is an awesome gin. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my gosh. I could drink that all day, but I love gin.